Hey everyone, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I've been away for a while. It's been like over 2 months. I feel very ashamed. I haven't made a video in over 2 months. Well, I made a video, just it never got finished and never did any voiceover thingies. I wanted to start again because version 0.22 just came out like a day or so ago, and they've got some new stuff, some more interesting stuff, and I wanted to just do a recording of it. I have had a little bit of a look at the new stuff, which is career mode, which is interesting, and it's going to make things a lot harder, as I usually suck at Kerbal, but it'll be fun to see what happens. I'll just explain what career mode is in a minute, but let's go start game. Come on. I don't have a save. I deleted everything, so I'm not going off an old save. Start new. I don't know what to call you. YouTube. Kerbal. Save. Yes, very original. Let's go for a flag. Here's the cock. I've also attempted to make a few, but I think, where's the one I like? Ah, that one. I like that one. Here's the two options. Usually you just have sandbox, which you can just make anything, but here's career mode, which is interesting. It limits you in really interesting ways, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just start up. Okay, so the KSC has been updated. We've got a new area. We'd usually just have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places, but what's that? Huh, never seen that before, and it just went quiet. Shit. Oh well. This is a new building where science happens. Click. It's essentially a new system in Kerbal Space Program where you have to unlock items, which can be interesting. So this is the starting thingy. You can only have this, and this, and what's that? Oh, doesn't show it. That's odd and annoying. So these are the only parts we can build with at the start of the game, unless we unlock. Oh wait, that's 5 science. We've got to make 5 science. Oh no. Science points are essentially, if we can close this, go into here. Hurry up. I'll quickly show you what science points are. Actually, never mind, I'll just launch with this. Come on. My computer is running Kerbal Space Program a lot better than it used to. I think it's been optimized since the last update. Okay, we've got Jebediah in the cockpit. I'll just make him go EVA quickly. And he'll drop. And people can do things like this. Take surface sample. That's 9 science. Surface is charred and coated with burnt rocket propellant. I'll keep that. EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to go here, was it? That's 2.4 science. We'll keep that. We'll plant a flag just because we can. Come on. Yay! Flag. Okay. Okay, we'll get back inside the cockpit. Come on. Board. And we've stored the 2 reports and the sample that I took. Recover vessel and... Come on. Come on. We now have science thingies. You can transmit this information back to Kerbal Space Center with a antenna, but if you land back on Kerbal, then you don't have to. You can just retrieve the vehicle and it'll automatically take it. So from that mission, we got 11 science. If I did that same thing again, I wouldn't get 11 science. I get like half of 1 because it doesn't reward you for doing the same things again. Why was I just staying there? Okay, so I've got 11 science up here. And having that 11 science will give me things, these 4 things, which is monopropellant, small fuel tank, a medium fuel tank, and a decoupler. So if we research that, we have just used up 5 science to do that, and now we can unlock new things. But this takes 20, this takes 18, this also takes 15. And it's like a research tree that if you have to go through, you have to optimize what you think will be the best and make your job easier or more fun. Anyway, let's go to building rockets. Okay, so like I said earlier, if I were to go out on here and do the same thing again, I wouldn't get 11 science, I get like -2, or not -2, what am I talking about? I get like nothing at all. So, what you want to do is, like, get new things. What are you doing? I think he's drunk. Yeah, you want to do new things. So if you went to the moon and took a surface sample, that would give you like 100 science or something. But if you went back and did it again, you wouldn't get nearly as much. You'd get maybe like 10. It would still be an achievement, but not nearly as much. So what you want to do is always go for new and bigger and better things. The further you go out, or doing anything like that, the more science you get and the more things you can upgrade. So one of the first things you will want to do is get into orbit. I mean, some magical people have gotten onto the moon and onto Minmus just with the tier 1 stage, but I couldn't be fucked, to be perfectly honest. I'm not gonna spend my time and make the effort to try and do that with tier 1 crap. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not nearly as skilled as some of those magical people are. So I'm just gonna do tier 2, get into orbit kind of crap. And what do I want to do first? I wanna do... Alright, so I'm gonna put a communitron thingy, whatever it's called, on the side of here. This would usually just be for looks, even though it doesn't look that great. But now you can actually transmit data. From earlier, you might have noticed when I put Jeb back into the capsule, there were these little things on the side here which said this data has been stored and that kind of stuff. If I right click this while in a mission, and it'll have a little option to say transmit data, whatever. So you can do that now. You don't have to be on Kerbal or have to recover a vehicle to get information back. So that's good. But unfortunately, you don't have batteries at this early stage of the game, so it takes quite a bit of power. Like I think like 10 power or 10 units of power, whatever they use, to send back information. So you'll have to have your engine running to generate power. Otherwise, you'll just run out of power and information very quickly, and you won't be able to transmit it all. You see, just doing one big circle around the whole building. It's like, whee! One big donut. He's an awesome Kerbal. He's got bowls. The next thing I'm going to add is this mystery goo containment unit, which you can plonk on the side or put anywhere, and you open it up while you're in atmosphere or in orbit or anywhere, and it'll expose a small capsule of goo inside here to the elements, and that will be saved as data, which you can then send back through here. It is one of the easiest ways to collect data instead of having your Kerbal out into space, even though the crew reports do give you quite a lot of science, and I'm losing frame rate, which is excellent day. Okay, I think that's the rocket done. I think we're going to get into orbit with this, but who knows, I'm kind of crap at this game. We don't have any support, so we don't have any RCS or any SAS to keep us stable, although the cockpit or whatever it is, does have an internal RCS, which should keep us stable a little bit. Hopefully, we can keep us not veering off and bursting into flames. Bursting into flames? Bursting into flames. Save. Launch. Clear the launch pad and recover the flag. Okay, so we've got Jebediah back. He's not dead from the last mission, which he usually would be at this stage of the game, but I am being cautious. So yay. Okay, I should have put another communitron strut thingy to make it even on the other side, but oh well. We don't really have RCS or SAS, but it sort of helps, and it wouldn't really be able to do much at this early stage of the game anyway, because these things are bloody powerful. Anyway, it's turned up to maximum and engage. Whee! Come on, woo! Don't you freaking dare! Stop it! Shit. It's overheating. Oh no. We're spiraling out of control. At least we're spinning, so we've got some way of keeping keeping us straight. I guess that communitron did screw us up a little. We are spinning very fast. Holy hell, we're spinning fast. And stop. Release that. There we go. Now we can try and right ourselves. We can try and open up these goo thingies. We can keep data, and since we've got that going, we can transmit data. Hopefully we'll have enough. Here we go. Yep, so it's using quite a lot of electrical power just to get us going. Just transmitting information. You can see it's going down like nothing. Nothing at all. There we go. We'll just fast forward a little bit. And that is really quite off, isn't it? Oh well. Woo, we've got the music. Hooray! So, I suppose I could let Jeb go EVA and get an EVA report. Go report, and that's 8 science. We can keep that data, and get back in. We're almost at the apoapsis. Sort of. We can start now a little. I've put us off the marker so we try and fix this, because it's kind of at an angle I don't like that. I want to try and get it as flat as possible. Let's boost up to maximum booster. We can transmit that data. We can observe goo, observe the goo again since we're in space. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have been brittle. Become brittle. Not been brittle. Become brittle. Shit. Shit. Oh! Have we gone too far? No. I'll wait till we get up to here again. And here we go again. Here we go. Again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. I could have gone for like a bajillion goo canisters on the side, like 8 and 8, 8, 8, 8, but they do tend to be quite heavy, and that would have been disastrous for getting into orbit. But they do help with gathering information, so I'm going to keep the data and then put us back down to the planetoid. Okay. Now I'm going to try and put us back on at the KSC. So Jeb will take one more EVA report. Keep that. Get back in. And up with the retrograde burner thingy wobber marker. And I'll keep an eye out here, so I'm going to try and put us back down on the KSC. So I want to put the periapsis right here. Maybe put it here. Yeah, and bite into the atmosphere. Stop. So by the time we get there, actually I'll give us a little bit more speed. We're coming in quite fast. There we go. Better. Hopefully we will land on the KSC. We're coming in. Whee! Oh, okay. We're starting to get into the high atmosphere. Where's the KSC? I can't see it. Zoom, 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 zoom. We seem to be off course a little. Or do we? That's it there. We're going that way? I can't tell. We sort of are. We're going to land pretty damn close, actually. I think. I hope. We need to slow down pretty damn quickly. Otherwise, no shit. Oh shit. Slow fucking down. Slow down, bastards! Oh no. We're going into the ocean. Shit, 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 shit. Not good. I didn't want to go this far over. Hello? Shit. We're going too damn fast. Sorry. Go back. We have to go back. Shit. Oh no. Here we go. Deploy! Whee! Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's going off. Goodbye. Jeb is high as hell. Look at him. Maybe he's just filled the whole place with weed smoke. That's what he's just doing in there. He's just smoking weed the entire time. But you pothead. I should deploy parachute soon, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. I'll do it at about Sure. So we slow down, so we're not going too fast when the parachute deploys. There we go. That could have been disastrous. 20 meters. And splash down. Okay, so well, we didn't get too far away from the. Oh no, actually, we are bloody in the middle of the ocean, aren't we? Scroll, 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 scroll. Yeah, we're pretty damn far. I can't even see that island over there. Yeah, it's too far away. So we've got this little magic recovery vessel button up here, so we don't have to go into Space Center and do any of that kind of crap. So resume game. Recover vessel. Loading, 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 loading. And we got 40 science from that. We got 3.5 from crew report, and EVA report, and another EVA report, and recovery vessel. Oh. So apparently the goo didn't get sent back. I suppose it's not kept in the cockpit like I thought it was. Oh well, I should have probably transmitted that data. Oh well. Done. So that was Kerbal Space Program 0.22. It was released a couple days ago. It is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be doing more videos on this, hopefully, and doing other videos because I'm back, bitches.